Let me proceed to the urgent and immediate problems of our country. It's crime, criminality, and drugs. And it has flooded the country. Itong mga taong mga sindikato, baski saan kayo pumunta, you can ask any mayor. Magtanong kasi nung mayor, and you call me, you were still early, anong problema mo sa syudad? It's drugs. Crime. Especially Manila. Ang problema sa Manila is pati yung mga polis na sindikato na. And they are into it. And one time in Manila, the drugs were supplied by the Siabo produced in Muntinlupa Penitentiary. And that is what makes this nation a tragedy. Ayaw kong tumakbo. I mean, I was really reluctant because I do not have any ambition. Further, I have enough accolades and maybe recognition of the merit that I have worked on these years. That would last me a lifetime. 22 years as a mayor, hanggang ngayon, started in 1988, I'm still mayor now. I was once a congressman and a vice mayor to my daughter. Pinsan mo yan ni Carlo, because nanay ni Carlo Lugrales, pinsan ko. Pinsan niya yan si Inday, yung mayor na anak ko ng bubok ng siya. I was a vice mayor forever. Wala na akong pero nakikita ako kasi sa bayan na finally on a moments, pati yung issue ng citizenship. I decided to run. Anyway, sabi ko, I have not experienced defeat in the political game. Maybe if I should run for president and lose it, I should taste one also. Ganun lang ang buhay. Pero kung ako ang presidente ganito, drugs is really flooding the country. Ang masakit sa akin, I would not mention the province. But, doon sa kanila, the contamination of drugs has spread to the rural areas. Used to be limited, yung may mga pera na lugar, cities, urban. Pero, kaya ako nagmumura. Pati na sa bukid, and they are accepting cows, carabao, baboy, pati manok. And because there are already contaminated and addicts, then you have a problem in this country. Not only by generation, but it will destroy the entire nation. Ganito yan. Drugs spread throughout the country. It is destroying a generator. Ang criminality, drug-related, is almost unstoppable. And yet, I am one who is not into insulting, especially the president. But for the first time in my life, I called his attention and said, Mr. President, can you do something about the drug problem? Kasi lumalala na yan. And even in Muntinlupa, kasali yan sa 5 pillars of justice. Law enforcement sa police, then prosecution sa fiscal, then sa judiciary. Pagka hindi ito nakura, papasok sa punishment, national penitentiary. Saan ka nakakita dito nagbayan? Maybe Mexico, at pati yung Muntinlupa natin, the penitentiary where the idiots are there, serving their sentence, are making money and staying in a place as if it was a hotel. There are babae, Pagulong ako wala ka. Inom ka, may baril, they have to compromise just to enter something to back. It's almost a random system here. Kaya, if I get to, with the grace of God, I get to the possible. Crime must stop immediately. I will only give the military and the police and myself 3 months to 6 months. Tapusin talaga nila. And if I have to go to the extreme, I will do it. Corruption has to stop. And it has to stop within 3 to 6 months. If I cannot control the bureaucracy, then I will resign. What will be the purpose of you sitting there and still corruption continues? Kaya kasali na ako. I mean, if you cannot stop it, the people will always say, gago itong isa, pareho rin pala ito. Then, if you give me 6 years, and this is not because of the leadership, it's because of the system. From Estrada to Arroyo to Aquino, idagdag ko lang 6 years ko dyan. And after 6 years, I get out of the office, I would say, beloved countrymen, I did my best, but my best was not good enough. If I cannot make any difference, you better look for another presidential candidate. Maniwala kayo. I strongly urge you na mamili na yun. Because I will not sit there. Wala akong ambisyon na maging presidente. But maybe if elected, somehow it will give me the satisfaction that there are people who trust me. Just like the Dagorin. But I will not sit there and history will write that I contributed to the 24 years of inutility in this country. Lock out ako dyan. Hindi ko kailangan yan. Kung walang malarin na gumagawa, kaya pagka ako lang andyan, 3 to 6 months, everybody has to stop. Police corruption must stop. And I have to fire some generals because they are into drug game again. And sabi ko sa lahat ng police na may bukol dyan sa drug, you have to resign. I will not, sabi ko, sit there for nothing, even if I lose my life or honor or dignity. I will use the military to protect the people. I will use the military and the police to get rid of drugs. I will use the military and the police to kill all criminals. I will extend all pardons. Bahala na kung magyaw-yaw kayo dyan. Total aside, I just pass this word at once. And if it is good to me, I do not care what do you say about me. Total, kung patay ka naman, wala ka namang marinig. Dapat salamat kung may lakong.
Bakit kami Duterte? Sa mga kandidato ngayon, si Mayor lang ang may karanasan sa lahat ng sangay ng gobyerno. Sa executive branch, Mayor ng Davao for 23 years. Sa legislative, Congressman and Vice Mayor for 6 years. At sa judiciary, fiscal ng 10 years at abogado ng 44 years. Tapos sasabihin nila, panglokal lang daw si Mayor. Lingid sa kaalaman nila, ang Davao ay 63 beses ang laki sa Metro Manila. Kahit pagsamasamahin mo pa ang buong bayan sa NCR, mas malaki pa rin ang 4 beses ang Davao. Pero hindi ang laki ng bayan ang issue dito. Ang issue, krimen, droga at korupsyon. Sa usapang krimen, si Mayor ay binabatikos na nagpapapatay daw ng mga kriminal. Tanong, sa kasalukuyang sistema ng Pilipinas, sino ang takot? Ang mga kriminal sa mga taong sumusunod sa batas? O ang tao sa kriminal? Normal ba yan? Tapos magtataka tayo kung bakit nagagalit at napapamura si Mayor. Galit si Mayor sa drogista, kriminal at kurakot. Opresyon ito sa mga Filipino. Droga, Sa Davao, merong libreng rehabilitasyon at 2,000 monthly allowance sa mga gustong magbagong buhay. Korupsyon. Sa Davao, merong dekalidad at kompletong ospital na libre sa lahat ng Filipino. Mayor's permit sa loob ng 72 hours. Murang bilihin dahil walang kotong. At modernong kagamitan para sa alagad ng batas. At dahil dyan, ligtas at panatag ang karaniwang tao. 24 oras nakahanda ang Central 911 para rumisponde sa anumang pangyayari. Alam nyo ba na meron lamang 3 911 system sa buong mundo? Nariyan ang Amerika, Canada, at Davao. Ganito dapat gamitin ang pera ng bayan. Hindi puro welcome ark, waiting shed, barangay patrol, poste, covered court, at isang damakmak na plate number ng bahay. Ganito na lang ba tayo? Hindi ba pwedeng may 911 din tayo? Matinong pampublikong ospital o magplano ng sariling paliparan sa ating mga rehiyon? Iyan ang pangarap sa bansa ni Mayor gamit ang federalismo. Kaya Duterte kami. Hindi dahil uso, hindi dahil sikat. Prinsipyo, liderato, ideolohiya at subok ng may nagawa na. Kaya Duterte kami.